This stingy old man made two big estates by lending money at high interest, but not long after, one of the estates was burned down by a poor man who couldn't repay the debt. He got so scared he ran to the church to confess to the priest, but the priest said, "Even God can't help with this one," and predicted that the old man would go to hell and burn after he died. The old man panicked even more. If someone burned his other estate too, how would his three sons survive? So he quickly planned futures for each of his sons. The handsome eldest son was sent to join the army. The chubby second son was sent to a blacksmith shop to learn a trade. The youngest curly-haired son became a barber, because the old man was stingy to the bone. He never hired workers for the fields. All the farming at the estates was done by his three sons in turns. Now they were finally free from farm work. The three sons were overjoyed, and happily accepted their father's arrangements. A few years later, the old man felt his end was near. He quickly wrote letters to call his three sons back home. At that time the three sons were living it up in the city every day. Once they heard their father was dying, they immediately packed up and returned, thinking they would finally get some inheritance. When the three brothers got home, the old man asked what skills they had learned. The eldest son proudly said he was the best soldier in the country. One time when it rained, the whole army got soaked, but he blocked the rain with his sword. Not a single drop touched him. The old man was overjoyed to hear that, thinking the son had finally made something of himself. Then he turned to look at the second son. The second son didn't want to be outdone and also boasted. He said the other day a noble's carriage passed the blacksmith shop. The horse's shoe broke, but the carriage couldn't stop. He ran alongside the horse and changed its horseshoe on the go. His master was shocked. The old man nodded repeatedly and praised him, then looked at the youngest son. The youngest son was inspired by his brothers and came up with a wild story. He said yesterday he shaved a rabbit's fur while running, and didn't cut the rabbit's skin even once. After hearing his three sons' performances, the old man nodded emotionally and said, "Since you all are so capable, then I don't need to leave the money to you. I'm going to use it to redeem myself in hell." Then he invited the priest, and donated all his fortune to the poor. The three sons were dumbfounded, and ran 3,000 miles in rage to vent their frustration.